In this video, I will be breaking down how to create hype for your clothing brand drops without running ads. So totally organic marketing. So let's get straight into it. Not trying to waste y'all time. By the way, my name is Eddie. I'm 19, co-owner of the brand estar.us. So let's get straight into it. So like, boom. This is really important because when you run ads, right, especially when you're just starting out, you do not want to burn money, because like burning money is the worst possible thing with ads. And yes, it's an okay thing once you actually get into some experience with your clothing brand and actually running ads. But right now, we do not want to burn ads because we don't got that much money to work with. So yeah. So first thing first, I just want to make it clear, we don't just want to go viral here, because I see a lot of brands go viral and it don't actually convert into sales. So I'm gonna break all that down in this video, because even with going viral, you could go viral and you could still have a trash drop. I've seen this happen to many brands before, because the videos that they were making to go viral didn't really correlate with their clothing brand, and so it just so much shit happened. So let's get straight into this junk. So to not burn money with ads is basically you need to get proof, right? And as I mean is proof that something is actually working. Without proof, you're gonna burn money. So what I mean as proof, I mean actually organic proof. I mean like videos that actually do well with ads. And how do you figure out videos and photos that do well with ads? Most likely the time is through organic marketing, because it basically just shows the indication that people mess with what you're doing. So how do you get proof, right? And it's all about the foundation. So I'm gonna talk about the foundation. Put all your attention into marketing, and I'm gonna break down each and every step. I'm literally gonna break down every step to you, but you want to put all your attention in marketing, because it's not even really about the product. Well, it is about the product. I'm gonna break that down soon, but it's main thing about marketing, right? So boom, after you create a solid product or solid design or whatever, you want to start with marketing. So look, first thing first, if you don't know already, I've made multiple videos on how to create a good product, how to create a selling product. So make sure you go watch some videos. I also just made a video on how to get better at designing, my last video, so go watch that too. I'm gonna tag it. I don't even know how that works, but yeah, okay. But look, first, so go do that first. Go watch those after this video. Boom. So look, focus on marketing. So with focusing on marketing, you just want to create a content strategy. And I said this many times, and I hear a lot of people saying this, create a content strategy, but I'm really going to break down how to create a content strategy. So now, how you're going to go about this: first, figure out what products you're going to drop, right? And basically the products you're going to drop is going to align with what marketing scheme you're going to do, what marketing play you're going to do for this drop. So if you're going to drop a collection, if you're just going to drop one product, if you're just going to drop two products, I suggest for your first drop 1 to 2 products. Maybe you could do colorways. I wouldn't just do a colorway off the first drop. I would do 2 different products just to get in a little flow, and just to add some yeah to your brand. So I would suggest do 2 products off the jump, 2 differently type products, maybe a hoodie and a shirt, hoodie and the pants, or you can do three products. But if the funds ain't there, I would say do 2 to 1. Then after making a good product, make sure the sizing is good also, because this next step is really important. Then figure out who is modeling in your brand. See, this is very, very important. A lot of people mistake on this step because they get people that don't look good in their clothes, and sometimes the product that you even made might not even fit in your clothes. I just saw this video that this nigga was getting clowned because he made a pretty good product. It's just the fit of it looked weird. It was some shorts, and the shorts that he had on made the nigga look like an hourglass, and it just didn't align. So you don't want to do that, because it's just not gonna align. So boom. So you want to figure out who's modeling. It's either gonna be you or somebody. Basically, I know if you're just starting out, you might not be swaggy. You might not be like me or my companions. But for me, when I first started out, I just had my homies model for me, and I just been using the same homies, and also my homies been getting flyer over the years. I got a homie that's an influencer, and I also been developing my style up the years also. So that's one thing. So with this, whoever you get modeling for you, or you can hire a model, make sure that they're actually a flea individual. They don't have to be necessarily flea, but make sure they at least look decent. Also, make sure whatever you're trying to go for matches with your audience, right? So the person that's modeling for you, if you're modeling for you, make sure it matches with the audience you want to go with. Also, I made a video on how to actually find your target audience and how to find your niche, whatever. So you go watch that too after this video. But boom. And that key frame will help you attract people, because if you have a target audience and the person that you're modeling for your clothes looks like that person who's your target audience, it will attract a lot of people. So that's very important. Then if you don't have somebody to dress with, you could literally just use yourself, get a tripod, and or have some friends record you or a family member, right? Next, we're going to think of location. So look, I be seeing a lot of you niggas post up in front of your mom's garage. No more mom's garages. Go to the city, go somewhere that looks nice. Please, nigga. Because it just looks insanely crazy. And also, now we're on to the next step, is that because location is really, really important. Because the location that you want to pick, also think about the location, because it also brings in what target audience that you're trying to bring in as well, because depending on the location, it helps a lot. So next one we're going to talk about. Also, I understand if you're in a difficult environment, you just got to work with what you got. So do that as well. But you also got to put in a little effort. So try to use what you have available to you to the maximal capabilities. I don't know if I said that right, but yeah. Now we're on to the next one. Clean your camera, nigga, and learn lighting. A lot of y'all make videos that look shit because y'all don't know lighting and your camera dirty as fuck. Clean the camera and learn lighting. I'm gonna pull up examples on how to, like, the difference between lighting. I already showed y'all this in one of my videos about, like, the light. You see how I look good and I don't look stupid? It's because of lighting. So yeah, do that. Now we're on to the really good part, the nitty gritty. And I'm actually going to explain different marketing avenues in a way for like organic marketing. So let's get straight to it. So look, you're going to plan this video shoot. After doing all this, you're going to plan the video shoot. And now you're going to think about what type of content I want to make. So there's three main key components with this content stuff and this clothing brand stuff, I would say. So we got entertainment, which is really, really good and really, really bad if you don't know what you're doing. Then we got aesthetic, which is really, really good and really, really bad if you don't know what you're doing. Then there's a mix of both, which most brands do. I would say most brands do this because most brands do mix because it's the easiest way to catch people's eyes. So I'm gonna break that down. So look, with entertainment, mainly, shit, my PC just, nigga, my power went out? Hold on, nigga, power just went out. Cameras don't run on Wi-Fi. So now with entertainment, you got kind of three, because everything's about eye catching. So actually getting people's eyes on you and how to actually do that the most beneficial way. So we're going to break that down. So look, entertainment, we got funny and creative. Creative literally could go for aesthetic and entertainment, but this is the best way I can really break it down. So we got funny. So funny is more so you did stuff to really like entertainment, you know, comedian, and you doing skits and stuff like that to really got like people's attention. So skits are really good. I see a lot of brands doing skits, but you actually have to put a lot of effort into skits. So skits are really good. You got creativity, more so just thinking out the box of something, like doing something that is like funny in a way. I know a brand that does this really well is, I'm on this brand right now, but I'm gonna pop a picture up the screen because when I'm gonna edit it, is this guy. His brand's really, really cool because he's been marketing the same product, but he does really, really creative videos, and the videos aren't even high budget at all. It's just him chilling with his homies, making these cool creative videos that are actually attracting a lot of people. So that's more the entertainment revenue, I would say. Then we got aesthetic, which are like, these are like really like super high-end brands, or not even high-end brands, more like a really on aesthetic, like more like a Elwood. Like Elwood is really based off aesthetic like that. Not necessarily white, but that elegant type style. Even Nude Project, they're more on aesthetic. Everything's aesthetic, even though they do make entertainment content, which is a mix of both. They also play on an aesthetic plane. And yes, I'm comparing a lot of big brands, but that's the main thing you want to base your brand off. Big brand. So look, boom. After that, so look, the mix of both. So you got aesthetic is basically a style that fits the lifestyle, all that shit. Broken Planet, they also do that as well. And then a mix of both. A mix of both is basically you doing. That's what I want to do. A mix of both is I do entertainment content, but mostly based on aesthetic. So to really draw on the audience. So figure out what you want to do. I would say entertainment is the easiest and beginner friendly because it doesn't cost, not a high budget, and it's not really based off aesthetic. And entertainment really draws in a lot of people because it's entertaining. A lot of people, the easiest form of traction is entertainment. Above all, everything is all entertainment. Movies, content creation, streaming, entertainment. So you want to do that. So I would say if you're just starting out, base your brand off the entertainment factor, but mainly make it product focused. Okay, don't just ignore the product. Always tag in your brand product, because I've seen brands who just focus on entertainment and just make jokes and do all this funny shit, but these niggas don't sell. So always factor in how you're dropping something at the end of your videos, always. Next thing. So look, hold on, let me get my water. So basically what I just said, a lot of things just random, people make this huge mistake by just randomly doing things and not planning shit out. So you want to plan shit out. So basically this whole video is just breaking down on planning with your content. So basically now, we're going to go on to competitor analysis in the, I don't fucking know. Anyway, market research basically. So boom, burner account, say this all the time. Make a burner account, follow a lot of excellent brands. No trash, nigga. No trash. None. We don't follow trash. Follow a lot of excellent brands that you want to have an idea of your brand. Also just get ideas from. You got Pinterest, Instagram, TikTok. Use all them avenues. And basically now you just want to take a lot of notes and save a bunch of videos and save photos and stuff. Save videos. So like on IG, you can literally just click save, and then you can also like put them in categories, right? Put them in categories, and also you can do the same thing on Pinterest with like pins and boards and stuff like that. So you could do that. Also, if you're on TikTok, save videos, you can repost them, do all that shit. So like the videos and save them. So do that, right? After that, with your content strategy, now we're on to the big boy shit, which is planning. I'm gonna show you an example of what I do for my content. Is really simple, really easy. I use the app called Miro. Nigga need a sponsor, please. Anyway, I use the app called Miro, where I can literally just plan out my whole drop on content, just even when I'm like closing my site and all this shit, good shit. So I just have a nice calendar of the month, and I'm gonna show you a picture. I got my track pins just dropping very soon. Also, we're doing a huge restock of all of our shit that we just dropped. So we'll be doing that. So and we're gonna do that 2 weeks from now. So I just planned out all the days of when I want to post stuff. So that as well. Also, you want to pick out sounds, right? What sounds you want to use as well. Sometimes this could be random, but also plan out what sounds you want to use. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing a lot of shit right now. That's why I'm making this video. Definitely use sounds in your carousels too. That helps a lot for a gig. So plan out the videos you want to do. So IG Reels, carousels. I would suggest if you're just starting out, do a lot. Just because nobody knows your brand and you got no buzz. So definitely post a lot. So now you want to start writing down video ideas and content ideas and how you want your brand to look. So what videos you want to do, write down ideas. I'm telling you, a lot of you niggas just be doing random shit and you just be doing, you need to do a lot of thinking. So you need to write down what you want to do and all the video ideas, all this shit like that. I'm about to do that all today because I got to shoot to do tomorrow. My internet, my power is still not on. Now you want to shoot this content. Now when you want to shoot this content, now when you want to shoot this content, right? When you shoot this content, you mainly just want to focus on the first 2 to 3 seconds with your videos. I struggle with this. I'm going to do this now because with the first 2 to 3 seconds of the video, which is the hook, that's the most important part because that's what gets people's eyes drawn in. So that's what everybody does. Focus on that first part because you're competing with a lot of niggas and everybody's attention span isn't long when they're going on shorts and reels and stuff like that. Even with like images on TikTok, mind you, like images on TikTok, the first image on TikTok, the first image on carousels, because also carousels are now in the reels when you scroll as well. So you want to focus on those. Focus on the first image to draw people in, and also focus on the first 2 to 3 seconds. Very important. Because really, that's why I heard that you really want to focus on the first 2 to 3 seconds, 80% of your time, and then the rest 20% on a video. Because that's super duper important. Now we're going to talk about some myths. First of all, hashtags don't fucking matter. The time really don't matter. I done posted videos, whatever fuck time. I would say just post it in the day though. Don't post this shit at like midnight or like when niggas asleep. Don't do that. Also, like you literally post whenever though. For me, you literally just got to post to really understand your brand. So all that shit really don't matter. Also, the main thing, you just want to catch people's eyes. That's all you want to do is just catch the individual eyes. So come up with the most creative ideas to catch people's eyes, to draw them in. So this could even be throughout aesthetic. This could even be spilling coffee on somebody. This could be X, Y, and Z. It could literally be anything. So just think of anything outside of the box. Now you're asking how many times should I post? I would say for a reel, you could post for a reel or a TikTok, you could post 1 to 2 times a day, right? Or you don't really have to, because I barely even post for real. But I would say if you're just starting out, try to post a lot. I'll say definitely post a lot. But the videos that you post a lot can be filler videos or bad videos. These need to be good executed videos. If they're not good videos, then there's no point of posting every single day. So if you can only come up with a good video every for the week, only 5 times out the week, or like three videos out the week, only posting 3 videos. Don't force videos, because a lot of times when you force videos, they're not going to do good. Unless the I mean, it's half or half, because if you're just starting out, you might just be trash regardless. So yeah, I would say just post a lot just to get an idea of content. So it goes hand in hand. Can't really pick one or the other. So depending which one you want to do. Then with carousels, I wouldn't even post that many that week. Probably the max right now with my brand, I post, nigga, it don't matter. I post off feeling. But if you're just starting out, you don't have to post that much. You go max, I would say a week, post like 4. Or you can post as much as you really want. But they can't be trash though. That's the thing. I'll be posting trash carousels. My carousels are super detailed, and every single post is strategized. Every single picture is strategized. So hey. So I post off feeling, but that's basically all the game I got for y'all today with content strategies and really just breaking it down one by one. Yeah, so that's basically what I got. Be great, nigga. Go make that content. And yeah, I love y'all. Deuces, you feel me? Oh, also free Discord. Link in the bio. Yeah.